they dive back down to the bottom of the car park, they then can just essentially clay pigeon shoot, but in reverse. They just shoot down. They don't actually have to get involved. They don't have to dive. They don't have to nothing. You have that
found momentum in this.
Can only imagine that we're moments away, indeed we are, of this. A match out Banal is going to be where we head to. We know the map, we know the teams, we know who's playing, and are we going to get to see an interesting finish here? Do we see one of our top fives from the previous cycle sent home so early in this matchup? What are we going to see, Hyper? We don't know. It's all going to come down to what goes on in the lobby here, where Cash Out is the favoured game mode amongst all the teams involved. This is quite literally anybody's game.
In the beautiful village of Banal, Mexico will decide who will be CS3ing tonight. Immediately off the rip, Latte getting tagged all the way down low. How he survived with his life, that's a question mark in itself. But thankfully, he will not be the first one to go. 4 Angry Men will have one of their members dropped. Just a quick reminder for everybody, that is Player who got dropped. Godu of Dreams, that is...
God of Dreams.
God of Dreams, thank you. It's Kia. You can tell this is not the usual lineup. Unfortunately, we had to use alt accounts to get them in a few connection issues, so just an FYI for everybody there.
English is his first language, by the way, guys.
No.
Hyper, you're the guy that would fall for...
is the first language.
You're the guy that would fall for, what does EYES spell? And ES. So you're that guy. I know you're that guy, but it's okay. We have different names, and we'll keep an eye on them. Hebu going for a steal. I don't imagine... No! The explosion not quite there. Do they get it before it falls? Yes, they do! Just before it goes down. Hebu lock in a steal. 4AM not too happy about that one. They're looking to get it back quickly, but they lose one. Kiar and Player go down fast as Ghost, now the last alive. He does get one for his trouble and actually managed to rotate out with his life still intact, and actually has also found a totem, so they're going to be able to get a soft reset here. Looking for 2 strong. Maybe able to make it 3 as 000 comes back up. Busel does take a lot of damage, but that KS doesn't quite find the mark. 4AM wipe 1, almost losing 2 as it's just Latte now in a 1 versus 2. Make it 1. He finds the first, but it's Kia on the light that he has to contest with, both players opting to go for a revive. It's the smart choice in this instance. Full resets, both heavies put back in as a revive, coin for 000 comes out for Hebu. They're 3 strong now as 4AM go to re-engage. It's not looking good, but they're getting some great damage. In the meantime here, a coin only 7 seconds away for Ghost. Is it going to be enough? No, they lose 1. It's all up to Kiar on the light. Can he get it done? Probably not.
4 Angry Men's only want 1 coin for Ghost and Kia, and for player, sorry. Yeah. That 1 coin already this early in the game. You can't be using these up like candy. You can't keep going like that. It is critically putting you in a disadvantage, and we saw that in that final fight. Not having that ability to quickly card reset into the game, get yourself into the fight, and now you have to watch this cash out go through. Not the start. Not the start I want to see.
You can't do anything about it, no, and that is not what you want to see at all. It's so difficult when you're in a position, but they were just trying... I'd argue that that was just a poor rotation of the coins. They probably needed to go for a wipe there and reset fully, instead of going for the constant softs, because you keep spacing out that coin usage. And as you highlighted, Player and Ghost both down to 1 coin, using 4 coins in just that first fight means that anything... And that's Vault 1. That's Cash Out 1. That's not second or third cycle here. That is it. That's number 1. That's not 2 or 3. And having only a single coin now means that 4AM, you may find yourself waiting or possibly having to opt for a wipe in a situation where a coin might have been more viable.
Ooh.
But Anda, with an absolute insane slam dunk, finds 1 onto Umyo. And that's a good start there. Mia losing 1 early to AWF.
LeBron just coming in, absolutely dunking on your ass. That's exactly what I felt when that RPG came flying in. But all focus looking towards this C cash out. And while it's a beautiful sight, it is so hard to attack. Matter of fact, I just realized we're doing suspended structures as well.
Yeah.
are really, really difficult sites to attack. Beautiful defend. You have height, you've got everything that's in your favor, but pushing up, Banal is so open. You have to use your utils, you have to get your gateways, you have to get your bounce pads, everything just to get close. And then you got to use them even more and use everything just to get the height.
Can we highlight as well, very quickly, we did see in the hands of War Doctor, zipline jump pad. He is bringing it. They opt to go for the dive on up, spot one, but already have lost the initial member. Firebat going down. War Doctor really hurt, about half. Defib does follow. Great winch, though, manages to find the one back as AWF members start to fall by the dozen. They've lost two. A great RPG from Busel, especially with that KS as well. They managed to get the heal on him, too. They're going for the reset. War Doctor now, no defib in hand because it was used so early in the fight. Has to go up against 3 strong. Does manage to grab a totem and get away with his life for now. Fire barrel to try and deny the push, but the light latte, 1 HP, 2 bursts and a fist is all it takes. AWF wipe, and ultimately they're going to stay on the bottom. Another 15% loss, and it's 4 AM and Hebu leading the charge.
I'm so glad we got this RPG.
Yeah.
Not RPG, the replay. It's a replay of the RPG. I'm right. Nonetheless. Steel starts to come through as Mir are looking to try and claim back their advantage they had into that first cash out. They are going to go for that steal. Hibbo drops in. The heals are just not enough, and that is perfect timing. You can't write it. Hibbo massively in the lead and can dictate and control this game.
At least for the next vault. Mind you, the next vault will put Mir above them as well as 4 AM if they lose both. So it isn't like they're necessarily super safe in this instance, as the vaults do progressively scale in terms of how much they become later on in the lobbies. But we'll see how it goes. We've still got a lot of traveling to do in terms of this. 2 more vaults left in play. Hebu leading the charge now. Latte brings back 000. They're 3 strong again, but Busel seems to maybe trying to be kite away Mir, so that they could go for that revive as they now all regroup and look to push towards this next set of vaults. Firebat on the BFR, not actually hitting his mark really at all today every time we've spectated him. It might just be spectator curse. They lose 2 quickly as AWF now stare down the barrel of a full wipe unless he can take out Umyo, which indeed he cannot. The Dash 93 are just too strong. Yangdoon falls though, and Hebu done a little bit of cleaning up off screen.
Thank you very much. Get that done and dusted and not think much about it. AWF, though, wiped once again. This seriously has not been their game. And Proto, they are seriously staring down the barrel of elimination. Not even for the fact of qualification. I think right now, that's not even on their mind. Their mindset is making sure that they are not last. As for first and second, if you can get qualified through, that will get you back into that upper bracket, get you back into that chance of going to qualify into the Final 4. You have to win these fights. AWF, once again, getting aggressive. They know how desperate they are in these situations. Mir also engaging into this fight. Day 2. If they lose out on this, know that they could be at the bottom themselves. All this is going on. 4 angry men are thinking to themselves, hang on a minute, how do we end up dead last in the first match and somehow leading this top with everybody's attention looking at us?
The last 45 seconds here for everybody in play. AWF are just trying to keep themselves alive. They don't want to wipe anymore. 15% at this point in time isn't going to be the worst loss for them, but 4 AM coming out of nowhere. They've locked in first after a rough start. They're losing their vault now. Mir might be able to sneak away with the top 2 spot here if they can get this steal in, but so much utility's just been dumped towards B that they can't really do too much. Jump pad in the middle of nowhere. Yangdoon seems a little bit flustered by what's going on and has to get away in some way, shape or form, and has managed to get out. They might go for a reset here. Smoke comes out to help. AWF are trying to make the best of the worst possible situation right now, but it might not be enough. Everyone's dived on in. Kills everywhere. Busel for 1. Yangdoon for another. A wipe. Goes out. Mir find the full kill. It's now 1 member of 4 AM, but is it enough? No. Nothing can be done. Hebu gets second. 4 AM get first. And AWF, unfortunately, our 7th seed is the first to be sent packing.
AWF that were highlighted and came through. It's disappointing because this unique team that doesn't run conventional